Hey guys, so this is gonna be a review of Killer Instinct slash Tone Deaf. So basically, in the UK, it's called Killer Instinct. So I was unsure whether to rent it or not. So I was looking for Killer Instinct, looking for a trailer. I couldn't find it, and then I realised it's actually called Tone Deaf in most places. So I don't know why in the UK it's called Killer Instinct and not Tone Deaf. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know how I'm going to actually name this video. I don't know whether to call it Tone Deaf or Killer Instinct. But it's the well-known worldwide name is Tone Deaf. So this is kind of like a comedy sort of. I won't call it a horror film. I mean, it may go under the brackets of a horror film. So basically, it follows this girl called Olive, and she has basically been sacked from her job, and she got advice from one of her friends that she should probably just leave the city, take a break. So she decides to go to this place, and rent this massive house, not in the countryside because the Americans don't really have countryside, but out away from the city and everything like that. So she rents it off a guy called Harvey, and it turns out Harvey's slightly losing the plot after his wife's death. And he decides, you know what, I want to start killing people. So that's basically that's the whole premise of this film. It's a fun film to watch. What I really liked about it actually is what they do with Harvey's character is sometimes he breaks the third wall. Like Deadpool does, where he kind of talks to the audience. If you weren't sure what that is, break the third wall, break the third wall. I know it's called something like that. But anyway, where he addresses the audience, he's done that. I think it's around 2 or 3 times he did it, and then Olive kind of does it at the end. But I really like that, and the person who plays it, Robert Patrick, I would say it was a perfect match to do that, because when he talks directly to the audience, it comes across like an info commercial. It seems like a commercial, it. You know what I mean? Because at first I was like, okay, what's this bit like? And it's like, oh, okay, so this character breaks the third wall sometimes, but I do really like that. Adds difference to the actual film, but you see him sort of decline from he has these weird ass dreams and everything, but you can tell mainly he's affected by his wife's death, which kind of makes him go a bit weird. So you get to see his decline and everything. Now it is kind of cheesy. It's cheesy, but it's not too cheesy, if you get what I mean. It's not like a serious film. I'd say it's definitely a teen, older teen film. I actually don't know what this is rated. I think it might be 15. Is it 18? It's either a 15 or 18. I know it's not under that, but it's kind of like a teen film anyway, sort of thing. So the references and everything like that. But yeah, it's a film that doesn't take itself too seriously. I mean, if you're bored during lockdown, this is a good film to watch, a good fun film to watch. If it's to rate it out of 10, I'd give it 7 out of 10. As I said, it's an alright film. It's a film that doesn't take itself serious. It's a comedy. As I said, I like the twist where you get that, where you get Harvey actually talking directly to the audience, which I thought was pretty cool. I've not really seen that before in a sort of slasher kind of film. Obviously I've only seen it in Deadpool. There's probably other films that have done it before that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, as I said, I recommend it. It's a fun film. If you want to see a fun film, then yeah, recommend picking up. And you don't necessarily have to be a teen, but if you don't mind the sort of references and stuff like that, then you'd enjoy it. It's kind of, as I said, it's not cheesy, but you can tell it's direct, its audience, what the film's kind of directed towards with the audience, where it's towards teens and stuff. But yeah, that is it for this review. So bye guys.